So I'm pleased to be joined with Cindy Busby and Christopher Russell. They're a part of When Hope Calls. Season 2 is about to come out on Pure Flix on April 3rd. And, it's been a long wait since season 1 and, the start of season 2 with that Christmas special that came out a few years ago. So, how exciting is it to finally get it like up and running for fans to be able to watch it again?
It's very exciting for the fans, and it's especially exciting for Chris and I because we're new characters to the show. So the opportunity to be a part of a show that has such a very hopeful audience and an audience that's been very loyal and patient. And they're just so excited for the show to come out, and they're going to be, seeing many new faces along with new faces they'll recognize from the movies and the first season. So yeah, it's really, really exciting. And I mean, I'm excited for everyone to meet Nora.
Absolutely. And yeah, Christopher, maybe you could touch on that a little bit, as she was saying that you guys are both new to this series, so kind of like breaking into that and, mixing that the older cast and the newer cast, like what has that been like?
Uh, it's been for myself, and I think I can speak for Cindy at this point.
Yes, you can.
It's been a dream come true. Um, the writer slash creator slash showrunner Alfonso has written a beautiful season 2, and he's integrated all the best elements of season 1 and done a really good service in honoring of the original storyline, and blending it into this new one and introducing our characters. And for Cindy and I to join this group of really talented actors and crew, it's just been an amazing experience all around.
And I'd love if you can tell us a little bit about season 2, what can viewers expect from it?
Well, viewers will be immersed in a world of community and connection and romance and action and uh you know animals. We have a dog and a donkey and horses, and we have these incredibly talented kids that are part of the orphanage that I got to work with quite closely, and they just have such wonderful personalities. And I think it's just there's really something for everyone in this show.
Yeah, definitely. It's a show that everyone can watch, and it's um, especially the type of show that the entire family can watch together, every generation from the grandparents right down to the little ones. And they can all get something out of it, and they can all have a way to connect with each other afterwards and be able to, discuss key story elements that touch their heart. Because I know, like, people when they watch shows, they like to chat about it. Hey, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And to be able to do that with your entire family, I think that's a rare experience these days.
Yeah, that's really special.
Absolutely. And, as you guys were filming this season, was there maybe any specific moments that stand out to both of you as just being a little bit memorable, whether it was a specific scene or maybe like a blooper that people wouldn't get to see, just something that you look back fondly at?
Oh wow. I feel like there were so many moments. But because Christopher Russell is here right now, I'll use him as an example. Just getting to work with him again. He and I have done 4 movies together before this series, and to be part of a period piece. So it takes place in 1920, and getting to see him in his Mountie costume and me in my outfit, and being immersed in this world that is a standing set. And we had a scene together for the first time where I kind of like bump into him, and we have this like really awkward moment. And to be honest, like, even though Chris is a really good friend of mine and we've worked together so many times, I was a little bit nervous because this is a new world for us to work together. And the moment that we had that scene, I could just really see us as these characters and really feel the difference in this show versus the other projects we've done. And so that scene really stands out in my mind as being like the pivotal moment where I saw Cindy and Chris become, Michael and Nora. And that's really special to me.
And, just talking about Michael and Nora, you guys have a special connection on the show. So maybe, Christopher, can you talk a little bit about that and, yeah, just share that unique connection, bringing that to life on
Yeah,
the
so I play Mountie Michael Fletcher, who is very serious about upholding the law. He sees most things in black and white, and he's always on high alert for any unlawful activity. And when he meets Nora, she upends his cool stoic demeanor, and he gets a bit clumsy and a bit unsure of himself because he hasn't felt like that before, but he's not sure what to make of it. But then to make matters more interesting, when he discovers she's a lawyer who defends potential criminals, that can create a little fun drama between the two of them because you have these conflicting uh, feelings of I'm I'm drawn to this person and I don't know why because they represent something that I'm technically against, and it makes for a really interesting storyline.
Yeah.
show. And okay, so you mentioned like that you're playing a Mountie. So, and you guys are both originally from Canada. So, what was it like to kind of be a part of a show like this in the first place? Cindy, what do you think?
Oh, I mean, yeah, being a part of a period piece was, a dream come true for me. I have worked on other period pieces before, but to be part of a series and to be a lead on a series is the dream, and to be able to go on that adventure with a character where you're really showing the growth and different aspects of the character throughout the season, and not just within 90 minutes for a movie. But also getting to do it close to home. I grew up in Montreal, and we shot this right outside of North Bay, and that's really, really important to me. And to bring this world to life, part of rural Canada is extra special because that's part of who I am, and that matters to me.
And Christopher, after someone watches this, after they watch season two, what is something that you hope that they take away after watching?
Oh wow. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I hope and I'm sure that people will walk away from this feeling a little bit better about the world they live in. They will feel a little more hopeful in humanity. So much as people do love each other, people can be there for each other, and if you're giving, then you will receive, and you can build a community, and that's what this show's about.
And I'd love to get both of your opinions on this. So, Cindy, we'll start with you. So, if let's say somebody's watching or listening to this right now and they are a aspiring actor, actress, what is, a piece of advice that you would give to them to, because yeah, you guys have both had so much experience. So, what would you say to somebody that's trying to come up and make it?
I would say, take classes, be involved, immerse yourself in the world, audition for a local play, get an agent, do background work, find a teacher nearby where you can be in class, be with other inspiring people that are passionate about acting and TV and movies and theater. Watch movies, read plays. I think that putting it's not going to fall into your lap. You have to work toward it, and it's possible, but you have to put yourself out there. And so I think that that's a really important thing. And no one's ever going to want it more than you. So believe in yourself, and whatever anybody has to say, uh, it's up to you to decide whether it's gonna, impact you or not. So, and
Mm,
it's never a failure. Sometimes it's just not meant to be.
for sure. And Christopher, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with all of that, and I would say in reference to the believe in yourself part, yeah, believe in yourself. Who are you? That's what you're bringing to the table because there's only one of you. There's no
Yeah.
one else like you. So don't try to be someone else. Don't constantly try to show people you're someone you're not. Just be you and be the best possible version of yourself you can be. Work hard. Again, yeah, immerse yourself in it. Read all the greats, acting teachers, Stanislavski, Chekhov, Strasberg, Meisner. Read them all. Even the newer ones like Larry Moss, and just really take what you can from each of them and find what works for you, because there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's just whatever gets you to being the most authentic version of yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just kind of pushing yourself and just kind of seeing how it goes, just trying your best, right? So,
Yeah.
all right. So when Hope Calls season 2 is coming out on Pure Flix April 3rd, if somebody wants to get more details or any information about that, where's the best place for them to go?
Well, and it'll also be premiering on Super Channel Heart and Home in Canada on April 6th. We're very excited about that, being from Canada, of course. And if they want more information, well, they can check out our Instagram pages, or the Great American Family Instagram page, or the Facebook page. And
And the
they
Super Channel Heart and Home page.
That's right. And then they can find all of the, behind the scenes fun and interviews and photos, and fingers crossed for season 3.
All right. Well, Cindy, Christopher, thank you so much for joining and sharing about this exciting project.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much for
Angela.
having us. Appreciate it.